Hello, all you beautiful people out in YouTube land. Welcome to the Soul Star Team channel, where we strive to give you the most accurate pick a card readings possible. We give you a new pick a card reading each and every week. Hi, my name's Craig, and I'll be your reader today. Today's reading is all about how people see you as a couple. We're going with puppies today. So take a moment and look at each one of these cute little puppies and see which one jumps out at you. Which one is calling your name? Then simply jump to the timestamp below each puppy to start your reading. There are also links for each timestamp in the comments and description below. I would like to remind you that this is a general reading, not a personal reading. Not everything is going to resonate with you. Just stick with what resonates and forget the rest. If you find nothing resonates, try going to another one of these puppies. Go to another reading. As always though, follow your heart and your intuition. Those won't lead you astray. Okay, is everybody ready? Let's get going. Hello, Group 1. Today we're looking at how will people see us as a couple. Okay, I'm going to start with the dog tarot, which kind of goes along with our puppy theme here. The first card that we get is the Pack, then the Hydrant, and the One of Bones. Okay, let's look at the Pack. Okay, so people see you as a power couple. They see the security that both of you feel with each other. And they see the pride that you have of the other and the pride that you both have with your relationship. They see how much pride that the two of you take in you two as a couple. And they see the unity that you both have. You're like a pack of dogs, right? They run around together as one. And so that's kind of the way people see you. It's just this united couple, a power couple. Then we go to the Hydrant. So each of you is a very unique individual. You're very different from each other, but the same in a lot of ways. So people see that uniqueness in the two of you, but they see that it works for the two of you. Each of you just has your own way of doing things, but they see the unity that you have. You're one on purpose. You're going after the same things. They see you both as a free spirit, that each of you has your own set of unique abilities. And the two of you don't seem to want to conform to what everybody else wants you to do. You do your own thing, but you do it together as one. Even though you're individuals, you have this unity of purpose. You both want the same things, even though you're very different people. Because you're different, the two of you balance each other. You know, it's yin and yang. The two together become a whole. And so that's the way that people see you, as this balanced, independent thinking, free spirits, but you balance each other out. And that's why you become one. But you've always been one in purpose. A unity of values, a unity of what you both want out of life. Then we go to the One of Bones. And this is about passion and love and excitement. I'm getting that you don't take life too seriously. Again, you're both free spirits. But you inspire others. The unity that the two of you have helps to inspire others to make their relationship like yours. And the two of you are very energetic. You have lots of energy, and you channel that energy into the things that the two of you want. And the two of you love life. You love your relationship. You love each other. And you love life. And that really shows. The love that you have for each other is just amazing. That's what people see. And they see that you just live this romantic life, this romantic relationship. And they're envious of that. They're envious of your unity. They're envious of the romance that seems to be in your life. Okay, let's go to another deck here. And we get the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Knave of Pentacles. Interesting, we got two kings here. So look at the King of Swords, and I'm getting that you have lots of integrity. The two of you have lots of integrity. You tell the truth, as long as the truth doesn't hurt. You're not the kind of person that says, hey, you look fat in that outfit. That's not it. You just tell the truth as to, the way you see life. And because you have so much integrity, people can trust you. And the two of you can trust each other because of that integrity. And you may be free spirits, but that doesn't mean that you're lazy or don't do things, because that's not it at all. You're free spirits because you don't like to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. But you're very disciplined and you go after what you really want. And you have very high standards and you're very strong. But you're very disciplined because you really work for what you want. Then looking at the King of Pentacles, this is about abundance. You're very abundant. You have an abundance of love in your relationship, and people can see that. There's also lots of success surrounding you, financial success as well as success in your relationship. And people see that, and you're going to become very well off. And again, I'm getting this power couple. That's who you are. You're a power couple because together you can do amazing things. Even though you're very different people, you're very free spirited. Together, you're focused and you achieve many great things. Then looking at the Knave of Pentacles, see, you're ambitious and you're very diligent. You're going to get what you want because that's the way the two of you are. Very goal oriented. And you plan for what you want. You plan for success. You plan to get what it is that you want out of life. And you're very loyal to each other. There's this unity and balance in this relationship. And people see that you're both very faithful, very dependable. No one would ever expect either of you to cheat on each other because that's just not who you are as people. Let's take a look at the Earth Magic deck, and we get New Moon. New Moon is about promise. And I'm looking at this picture, and the feelings that I'm getting is that you seem to be always on a honeymoon. You just love each other. And everything seems new. You kind of have this childlike energy, a childlike wonder about the world, a curiosity about the world, but everything is new to you. You have that ability to make everything new. And you keep promises to each other, and you keep promises to yourself. And, because it's the integrity that we've already talked about. You're very, very truthful about the way you feel. You're very truthful about what you want. And people see that in you, and they really admire that. Then we get Gaia. And Gaia, that's Mother Earth. And I'm getting that you like to help others, kind of like Mother Earth wants to help us. Very nurturing, but you just like to help others. And you love nature, and you love causes that help the earth, that help nature. And I'm also getting that you're very brave. You don't mind speaking up for things that you feel passionate about. Whether it's, getting rid of plastic in the oceans or planting trees. There's things like that you get very emotional about, and you're brave in that you will tell people how you feel, and you're not afraid to join those causes and help those causes. And again, I'm getting this balance, kind of like Mother Nature always achieves balance. And that's the way you two are. And you really like to give back, like Mother Nature gives back to us. When we plant something and cultivate it, Mother Nature gives us fruit or food from the earth. And you want to give back because of what you've received in life and the abundance that you have. And I'm getting that you always give more than you take. You're a very service-oriented couple. And people see that because you're very abundant, but you're generous and you're full of love, not just for the two of you, but for everyone around you. You're very inspirational. You're an inspiration. That Chicago song, You're My Inspiration, is playing in my head now. Yeah, you give others inspiration. You inspire people to do better. You inspire people to take care of the earth. That's who you are. Then we go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light and get Angel of Alchemy. Okay, you live each day as if it's your last. You enjoy life. You find ways to find fun in everything. You find ways of making everything meaningful. You make the most out of what life gives you. If life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That's just who you are as a couple. And you make other people feel positive about themselves because of the way that you are. Then lastly, we get breathe. And this is about being patient and trusting. See, now you have these goals. You have these goals, but you're willing to wait for them. You know that there's divine timing in everything, and you're willing to be patient and wait and work for those things that you want. And you trust the universe that it's going to happen. And you meditate and visualize what you want. You don't act without considering all possibilities, right? Because you're patient and you trust. Because you're patient, you're able to look at all the possibilities and pick the right things, take the right paths, because you're not in a hurry to get there. So you look at all sides of things. And you're also very hard workers. Again, you're free spirits, but that doesn't mean you're lazy. You're very hard workers, and you make your dreams come true. You're great manifestors. You are a power couple. People see you as abundant, both in financial terms, but also in love terms. And you're very united, and people love that about you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you give us a like. Until next time, may your life always be full of love. Welcome, Group 2. Today we're looking at how will people see us as a couple? How are they going to look at you? What do they think about you as a couple? Because we have this puppy theme going, we're going to start with the Dog Tarot. The first card we get is the Fool. Then the Three of Leashes. And the Wheel of Fortune. So let's start with the Fool. Okay, so the Fool card is card number 0 in the tarot deck, which is an infinite number. So there's an infinite number of possibilities. People see you as adventurous, impulsive. They see that you're courageous, so that you step out on your own and you blaze your own trail. That's who you are as a couple. Full of new possibilities, full of an infinite number of things that could be done together. And with you guys, nothing is set in stone. Everything is open to you. Yes, you're innocent, and sometimes you seem very young, but that gives you an energy of newness. There's a newness to everything. There's a fun, romantic way about you. People think, man, they must be on their honeymoon. That's what they think about you your whole life because the romance in the relationship there, the innocence that's there, the newness to everything, that gives people a feeling that you're always in love, that you always seem to be on a honeymoon. Then we go to the three of leashes. The two of you are headstrong. That's what I'm getting. Very determined. Once you say, I want this, you're going to go for it. No one's going to stop you. You are a real partnership and you're very collaborative together. You're equals. And because of that, you're able to get whatever it is that you really want. You get what you want. You manifest what you want. And the two of you have shared goals. And people see that. They see that you're a real partnership. You have the same goals. You're going the same place. You're one in purpose, one in spirit. And I'm getting that you learn about life on your own terms. You don't really listen to what other people say or think. You do it on your own. You learn on your own, which is a blessing and a curse. Sometimes you can learn a lot from other people's experiences, but that's not who the two of you are. You want to learn things together on your own. Then we get the Wheel of Fortune. And with this, I'm getting that you're fated to be together. People who know you and see you think you belong together. What a great couple. You go with the flow. You learn as you go. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. You go with the flow and you learn as you go. Okay, so you just let life come at you sometimes and learn from your mistakes. But always you have this goal in mind. You know where you're going. But things happen that you don't expect to happen, and that's okay because you're in the flow and you can learn as you go. And to some people, you can look like you're irresponsible. Those people who are on the outside and really don't know you as a couple may think that you're irresponsible because you don't want to learn from others' mistakes. You think you can do certain things that maybe others have failed at because the two of you together are better than that other person, right? You have this synergy together. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Together, you two are much bigger and better. And I'm also getting that you don't always get what you want. While you may have goals, and you will achieve most of them, you don't always get exactly what you want, but you always get what you need. I'm hearing the Rolling Stones in my head. You can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. And that's part of learning on your own. You get the things that you need, but you don't always get what you want. But for the most part, you do get what you want. So there's a little bit of a contradiction here. But there's some things you're going to want that you're just not going to get because it's not good for you. It's not meant to be. But people see you as extremely lucky because you get what you want most of the time. And you seem very fun and loving to each other. And they think that seems lucky. Even when people think you're wrong, sometimes good things happen. Like I said, you don't always learn from others' experiences because you think you can do something better where others have failed because the two of you together are better. And people will say, well, why would you do that? So-and-so tried that and they failed. Well, you don't care because sometimes when you try for something, you get something better or you get something different that's better. That's good for you. That's who you are. You manifest what is needful for the two of you and what's best for the two of you. Yeah, your life together seems very unexpected, very fated. you were supposed to be together. We're going to look at some more tarot cards here. And we get the Sun. Yeah, see, you're happy together. You always seem like you're having fun and that you're happy. Your life is full of joy and happiness. Even when things go bad, you are still happy. That's just who the two of you are together. Nothing has to be perfect for you to be happy. You have a lot of confidence that everything's going to turn out fine. Everything's going to turn out good in the end. Whatever happens is going to be for our benefit, for our betterment. That's your attitude, and you're right. So you don't worry about the future. And again, I'm getting that you may seem irresponsible to a lot of people, but you're not. That really isn't who you are. You're just a little different. You're doing things your own way. And I'm getting that your relationship is just full of happiness and love. And that's what people really find remarkable with the two of you. It doesn't matter how long you're together, that happiness and love shines through. That's how they see you as a couple, is this romantic, happy, full of love. Even though you sometimes appear irresponsible, you're really not. That's just you two together. Then we go to the Knave of Swords. Okay, people enjoy being around you two. You're funny, you're fun. You're just fun to be around. People feel good when they're around you. You make any get together fun and entertaining. You're the life of the party. You amp things up. And you're a very intellectual couple. You're very intelligent. And with that comes a lot of wittiness. And that is where the fun and entertainment comes when you're around. Yeah, you just seem irresistible to people from the outside, right? They just love to be around the two of you. Now let's go to the Knight of Swords. The Knave and the Knight of Swords. It's kind of interesting. And again, I'm getting that you're really intelligent, that you two of you are intellectual. But you're also daring and adventurous. You have this dual side to you where you can be very, very intelligent and have great conversations about meaty things, but you can also be very daring and adventurous and fun, right? There's a time and place for everything, and you know how to get that balance in your life. I'm getting that you want and expect a lot out of life, and you may not get everything you want, but you really don't care because you're happy. And that's what really matters, is, are you happy? Can you love each other? And love and happiness is in abundance for the two of you. That's what people see, is that love and abundance more than anything else. Okay, let's go to the Earth Magic deck, and we get Summer Solstice. Yeah, see, you radiate fun. You radiate excitement. That's just part of who you are. So don't worry about the future. And you don't. I get that you just don't worry about the future. You're just grateful for today. You're grateful for what you have, and that's a great quality. I wish more people were like that. This would be a happier world if people would stop worrying about the future and live for today. You dance and sing because life is wonderful. You radiate love and happiness, and people love to be around you because of that. Okay, next we get childhood. Yeah, see, you have this youthful exuberance and wonder about you, about the two of you. Everything seems new and exciting with the two of you. You see things differently than others do because you see the awe and the wonder in everything, like a child does. Something that's new is just wonderful and magic and just full of adventure and fun. That's just who you are. And I'm getting that you're children of nature, right? That you love nature and love to be outdoors. I'm being told that you're a child of light. You're children of the light, where you are in the moment. And because you're in the moment, you're very spiritual people. And that spirituality is contagious. Your love is contagious. Your joy and happiness about life is contagious. That's why people love to be around the two of you. Okay, then we're going to go to another deck and we get a clockwork pumpkin. Just like I was told in the previous card, you're connected to spirit. You are inspired by spirit all the time. So you sing and you dance because of the opportunities that you have, the new opportunities that life brings you continuously because of your love and happiness. You seem lucky, but people don't see the hard work that you put into things. You make your luck, right? You make it through manifesting what you really want and through the action that is taken because of your feelings about what you want. You put those feelings out into the universe, then you work hard to get what you want, and then you're blessed with it. So you work hard, but you're guided by spirit because you're in the moment. That's what's important. Okay, one last card here. We get mending. Okay, you don't seem to hold grudges. Especially the two of you together, you don't hold grudges. You know how to forgive. You're too busy being happy and working for what you want to keep grudges and to worry about that. So you forgive easily. You forgive and you mend relationships that are broken. That's who the two of you are. You mend the problems that the two of you have had in the past, and you become a better couple by doing that. You know how to forgive, and forgiveness is one of the keys to happiness. You don't let things fester and get bad. You heal them right away and move on. The two of you are so good together. You're so happy. You're so much fun. Yet you're so blessed by spirit to know what to do, to go for what you want and what you need. And you're continuously blessed because of that. You have a wonderful life coming. The two of you are wonderful together. I hope you got something from this reading. If you liked it, please give us a like. Till next time, may your life always be full of love. Okay, group 3. We're going to look at how will people see you as a couple. Okay, because this is kind of a puppy theme, we're going to go to the dog tarot deck. First card we get is the Magician, and then Justice, then the Seven of Bowls. Okay, the Magician. All right, you're full of potential. You have your whole life ahead of you, right? You seem like the perfect couple, but you got all this possibility in front of you, lots of possibilities. Others think that you can achieve anything you want, and you are a delightful couple. You have a lot of skills. You're intelligent, and you're really good manifestors. What I'm hearing is that you can achieve anything you want. Just put your mind to it and you can achieve anything. Next, the Justice card. And with this, what I'm getting is justice, right? Just like the card says, that you're trustworthy and you're full of integrity. I'm hearing peace, justice, in the American way. Okay, that's from a comic book. But peace and justice, those things mean something to you. And with justice comes balance. And I really feel like you're a balanced couple. And I'm hearing law. Okay, so for some of you, you may be in the law somehow. You may be lawyers. All right, then we go to the Seven of Bowls. Okay, you have a lot of choices. You're so full of potential. Again, I'm being told that truth and justice are really important to you, that helps to balance you, and that you want that balance, and that you want that truth and justice throughout the world. You want things to balance in your world because you have big dreams, and you're careful that those dreams don't become fantasies, right? 'Cause you work hard at things, you work toward what you want. I'm being told, just be careful that your dreams don't become fantasies and that you don't do anything about it. So if you have a dream, then go for it. Work hard at it. Plan for it. Otherwise, it just becomes a fantasy. Okay, let's go for some more tarot cards. And we get the Seven of Chalices, or the Seven of Cups. And we get this card for the second time. We just got it, the Seven of Bowls, Seven of Chalices. They're both the Seven of Cups. Your world is full of opportunity. For the two of you, you can do anything, but you got to make the choices and you got to stick to them, right? You got to make a choice and make the choice right. You can have anything that you want as long as you work for it, as long as you manifest it. You go through the steps of visualizing, putting it out into the universe, feeling what it's like to have that goal, and then let it go and just work toward it. I just keep hearing, don't get distracted. You have this problem of you want something, but then you lose track of it and it becomes a fantasy, right? And you can be distracted because there's a lot of new opportunities in your life. And people see that maybe you're wandering through life just a little bit. So this is a warning that you make sure that you keep what you want in your mind and keep working toward that and don't get distracted with all of the other opportunities. Focus in on what you really want and what you want out of life. Okay, the next card is the Lovers. Okay, other people can see the love that you have for one another. You are probably going to be married. I just saw a church with a bride and groom in front of it, so you're probably getting married. People think that you're the perfect couple. You have a lot of strength with the two of you. You strengthen one another. When one of you is down, the other picks you up, and vice versa. So you're always strong because you strengthen one another. You make each other better. You make each other better people, okay? And that's always a great thing in a relationship. If you make the other person better, then you're going to have a better relationship. And people see that you're very romantic together, and you're always romantic, okay? Some people may get a little sick of that romance. I'm being shown this episode of Seinfeld, if you're familiar with Seinfeld. The schmoopy episode. You're so schmoopy. You're the schmoopy. No, you're a schmoopy, right?
Which one do you want to go to, Schmoopy?
You call me Schmoopy. You're Schmoopy.
You're Schmoopy.
You're Schmoopy.
You're Schmoopy.
Sometimes you get a little romantically over the top, and it can be sickening to some people. But it's fun, and it's romantic, and so you just keep doing it if it feels good for you. But you balance each other. Now I'm being shown puzzle pieces, right? You fit together perfectly. You go together well. You are the perfect couple. That's how people see you. Maybe a little bit too romantic at times, maybe a little too showy on the affection, but you're the perfect couple because you balance one another. The next card is King of Swords. See, you're full of integrity. You're a very intelligent couple, very serious, but you're also very moral. You have very high standards and high goals. You reason out your decisions before you make them. You weigh the pros and cons. And that makes you seem very responsible to other people. You, from the outside, you look like a very responsible couple. And as you grow and you have kids, if that's what you want, people will see that you're very strict parents and they may say, you got to lighten up. But you're strict because you have high goals and aspirations for your children like you have for yourself. So you do you. Okay, then we go to the Earth Magic deck and we get Ocean, the ebb and flow. Okay, and what I'm getting here is you ebb and flow with your emotions. You're a little up and down at times, but that's why you balance each other out. So when one of you is down, the other can help you and pick you up. But even though you kind of ebb and flow with your emotions, you stay headed toward your goal. Like a captain of a ship, if you've ever been sailing, you can't always determine the exact direction the wind is going. So you got to catch the wind, which may take you slightly off course. Then later on, you have to correct, come back the other way. So that's the ebb and the flow. But you're always still heading in the right direction for the goal that you want. You may seem a little emotionless at times, but that's not who you really are. People can see you as emotionless at times. At other times you're this schmoopy couple, right? But I think sometimes you get really serious. And at times in your life, that's going to happen where you get really serious. And so people will look at that and go, wow, they're emotionless. How can they not feel the emotions here? But that's just the balance that you have. You're going to feel ups and downs in your life. And you're probably going to hide your feelings from others. Sometimes people can get this feeling that you're emotionless, but there's a lot of ups and downs, the ebbs and flows. But you're deep like the ocean, and you can help each other out, help each other to greater heights. Okay, next card is Fog. See, you can't always see the ending to things, right? You have goals, but you can't always exactly see where you're going to end up. Can't always see the end of the road. Can't always see behind the veil. So things can appear foggy at times. But the rewards of being a moral couple aren't always obvious. But you still remain honest, true, moral, good. That's who you are. Even though you don't see the rewards right away for being that moral couple, you still remain who you are, that honest, true, good couple. There is more to life than what can be seen. And you know that. People admire your faith in doing good and working hard for what you want, and eventually you will be rewarded. Okay, next card. We get the Angel de los Mortes, or Mortos. I'm not good at Spanish. I had a year of Spanish when I was in school. That was a long time ago. The Angel de los Mortos. You believe in what you're working for, right? You know where you're going. You know what your goals are. You know what your moral values are. You work hard for what you want, so don't give up. The reward is worth the effort. Keep the faith. Don't give up on who you are, and don't give up on your dreams. Next, we get By the Book. Again, I get this. You're very moral. You're very rigid in your feelings about good and what is right. And I really appreciate that. And others appreciate that about you. You are very trustworthy. You do things the right way. You go by the book. You would rather keep your morality than achieve your goals. If your goal requires that you cheat and steal, you'll change your goal because you won't go there. Your morality is above all else. Doing what's right is very important to you, and others can see that, and others want to follow that. Spirits are telling me to go for one more card here. So that card we get is Woman Holding a Coin. And this card is about abundance and about loving and caring. You are a loving and caring couple. And your life is going to be full of abundance. So don't give up hope. I think we went down, the spirits took me down this road of morality and morality above all else. But because of that, you're going to be blessed with abundance. So don't give up hope. Keep your morals. That abundant life is coming to you. And you support each other. So part of that abundant life is that love that you have for one another and the support that you have for one another. Again, when one's down, the other lifts them back up. And you do that together. You help each other to achieve abundance. The abundance of love, money, and especially happiness. I hope this has resonated with you. If you have liked this reading, please give us a thumbs up. Until next time, may your life always be full of love. Hello, Group 4. Today we're looking at how people see you as a couple. And since we have this puppy theme going today, we're going to start with the dog tarot cards. And the first card we get is the Seven of Leashes. Then we get the Sun and the Three of Biscuits. The Seven of Leashes. People see you as successful. Yeah, I'm picking up this successful vibe. It's a quiet confidence, right off the bat. That's what I'm getting, quiet confidence. But people see you as successful, and they see you growing and growing together. The two of you match each other, right? And so a lot of people see you as one because you just match so closely together. They see you making progress towards your goals. You work hard for what you want. You're great manifestors. You know how to manifest things and you work hard at doing that. Manifesting is not just sitting around hoping. It is actually making action plans and then putting those plans into actions and working toward your goals. But that's what you do, and you do that very well, and people see that. Yeah, I'm being told you harvest what you sow. You reap what you sow, right? And so because you sow seeds of ambition and confidence and work and perseverance, you're going to get a lot of very good things. And people see you as patient, and they see that you're willing to do whatever it takes to reach your goals and dreams. I'm being shown this t-shirt that I own, which says dream, plan, work, succeed, repeat. Right? And that's what you do. You dream, you plan, you work hard, and then you succeed. And others can see that in you. Okay, now let's go to the Sun. They see you as a very happy couple, a successful couple. Yeah, there's a success vibe that I just keep feeling, okay? You have every reason to be optimistic about the two of you together and to be optimistic about the future. And people see the optimism that you have. They see you as a positive person. They have very positive thoughts about you. Your life is going to be full of happiness and joy, right? It's playing in the sun. It's letting the sun shine down on you and basking in that joy and happiness in the sun. Other people can see the truth about you. They don't have to make up stories or anything. They just see the truth about you. And the truth is that you're happy and you're confident and you're successful. That's the truth. And others see that. Next, we go to the Three of Biscuits. You have a lot of foresight and you're confident in your abilities. You're a very confident couple. You can see what's possible and you see what you want and you work toward those goals. Now, you have your feet grounded, so you're not making goals that are unattainable. They're very attainable, but they take work, they take patience, they take confidence. But that's who you are as a couple. You see what's possible and you work for those goals. I'm also getting that you're going to grow together and others are going to see the progress that you make as a couple. They will see you growing together. And I think a lot of people are envious of that you're able to grow together and not grow apart. Many couples do grow apart, but not you. Okay, we're going to go to another tarot deck and we get Strength. Yeah, see, the two of you are very bold and courageous. You have a lot of strength and inner confidence in yourselves. And others can see that confidence, they see that strength, they see the goodness and resilience that you have. And you're going to overcome a lot of things. Look, your life's not going to be perfect. You're going to have to overcome a lot of things, but you will. The two of you have the strength to overcome any obstacle put in your way. Yes, you're a very resilient couple. You can make order out of chaos. That's just who you are. This inner strength that you have will get you through a lot of things. Okay, take another card, and that card is the Queen of Wands. So you two are really passionate about each other. You love each other, and people see that, and they see that you do things with gusto. You do things with a lot of passion and strength and intelligence. See, you're very focused and you get what you want. You will be successful. Again, the success energy I keep feeling the success energy. Some people will see you as arrogant, but you're really not. You're just self-assured. You have a lot of self-confidence and you have confidence in the two of you together. And you feel like the two of you can overcome anything together. They also see you as a fun and outgoing couple. Right? You're not all serious. No, you're a very happy, outgoing, fun couple. Okay, take one more card here. And we get the Six of Chalices, or the Six of Cups. So the two of you make people feel very comfortable around you. They feel at home with you. You make them feel like they're home because you're such a loving, generous couple. You can seem a little childlike with your optimism and ambition. Others think that you may be a little naive about life and that your goals are just unrealistic, but they're not. And you know that. You're just confident in your abilities. You know what you want and you know what is possible to get. And you have the confidence in yourselves to achieve those things. The two of you are really in love, and people see that, and they're envious of your relationship because it's so loving and genuine, and people see that, and they love that about you. Next, we get the lotus flower. The two of you are going to continually grow spiritually together, whether you know that or not. I don't think that you're out to grow spiritually. I think it happens naturally with you. And others can see that growing spirit that you have and the growing spirituality that you have. It's just as you succeed, you start to give thanks to that higher being, which leads to more growth and more giving from the Creator, which leads to more gratitude on your part. And it's a cycle that you find yourselves in where you achieve something and you're grateful for it, and you're grateful to that higher being, to the universe, to God, to source, whatever you want to call it. You're grateful to that power, and that power gives you more, and that helps you to grow spiritually. You have a great faith in that higher being, and that faith will grow gradually, just like the lotus flower opens slowly. You are open to things greater than yourselves, and others admire your faith and your optimism about life. And you allow that spirituality to open up in a natural way. You're patient, and you know that good things are worth waiting for, and you're willing to wait. And that's a faith in that higher being. That's what makes you patient. Okay, then we get cave. Okay, you find sanctuary in each other, in that love that the two of you have. And I'm also getting that there's a place in nature that is your spot. That's where you go to find peace and happiness, quiet, so you can commune with that higher being, and that you can talk with each other, and that you can just enjoy each other's company, away from everything, away from all the worries, away from all of the stresses of life. There's a spot that you can go to that is just yours, and it's peaceful. But the two of you feel like home. You have this quiet confidence about you that's contagious. And people just love to be around you because you make them feel comfortable at home. Yeah, and I'm just told that that spot is going to be really important to you in the future. A place where the two of you can go to get away from all the worldly troubles and cares. Yeah, so find that spot. That ability to find peace makes others see you as very cool and confident when everything is in chaos. You're the cool and confident one. You're the ones that take charge when everything seems to be falling apart. You take charge of your life. You just have this peaceful confidence about you, and others see that. Okay, then we go to Sea Storm. Now, this is, again, same energy. Others see you with that soft, peaceful confidence that you have in each other and you have in yourselves. You're confident that you can overcome anything as long as you're together. And other people are jealous of the way you handle problems. You just don't seem to get down or depressed or overly stressed. You're not anxious and nervous about things. You just have this quiet confidence that allows you to overcome any trouble. Your quiet spirituality gives you the faith to overcome anything. Your spirituality allows you to see the storms of life coming, and you can prepare for those storms. Okay, and last card, go the distance. Yeah, of course. Again, same energy of success and confidence. You have a lot of long-term goals, and you're determined to reach them. And those goals may take a while for you to reach them, but that's okay. You know that. You have your short-term goals and you have your long-term goals, and you're willing to wait for those long-term goals. And those long-term goals happen because of all the short-term goals that you reach. But it's going to take you a while to reach all of your goals, okay? But you're going to learn a lot of lessons along the way. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, but you have the self-confidence that you can go the distance. And people see that in your relationship. They think that you're going to go the distance. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give us a like. Till next time, May your life always be full of love.